So this might be the door to the final boss. Oh, and the game is being very kind and giving me some new cards. That is really kind, because those are some really good cards. Before we go any further, there's something I need to tell you, Mario. You know, never mind. Now's not the time. Let's keep moving. Oh, Huey. This is the end. Actually, I really need to get this off my chest. I feel like we've gotten to know each other pretty well, Mario. Ever since that day when you woke me up by crushing my face with a hammer. We've had some laughs. We've had some hard times. We've had some mild electrocution. But through it all, you've never given up on me, or on finding all of the Prism Island's precious paint stars. So I guess I just want to say thank you. No matter what happens next, I will always be grateful for your friendship. Well, there's just one thing left to do. Let's go stop Bowser and save Princess Peach. Okay, you're right. That's two things. Yep. This is the end. This is the final boss. Behind this door is the final boss. I hope I'm ready. Let's do it! Can't wait to die to this boss a couple times.
Well, 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 Mario. I must admit, I didn't think you'd make it this far. Your beloved Princess Peach is here too. I knew she wouldn't want to miss this. Of course, I couldn't have her sending out those pesky little letters behind my back. You know what she said when I caught her spying on me? I've been framed!
It's over, Bowser. We already destroyed your bomb factory. Surrender now and we'll draw a nice bubble bath so you can wash that gunk off.
Put a lid on it, Rusty. I'll show you the true meaning of paint.
Bring it on, Bowser. Let's do this. Okay. Right, how do I want to do this? What am I gonna need? Let's start with a little ice action. A giant hammer. How about a huge hop slider? And how about a small fire flower? Just to see how it goes. This is a nice remix. Perfect. Oh, that actually moved quite a lot. I like how it's removing it from the top this time. That's kind of cool. Bowser's face is great! If only you had Bowser's arms! Imagine if you did the Bowser arms thing. Oh dear, you can't jump on him. Gotcha. I wonder if that's because of the paint, or if that's just because of his, you know, horns. But good to know, good to know. That explains why it gave us so many hammers, actually. Oh, that did a lot. Oh boy, that's different. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna make sure I'm... Nah, actually, I was thinking about healing, but actually, let's not do that yet. Okay, let's think about this. Mega Hurl Hammer. Mega Hurl Hammer. Mega Hammer. And for good measure, let's do a big KO Hammer. Go for it. I'll probably heal next time. It's interesting that the black paint actually, you know, brings out some enemies. That's quite cool. I knew it wasn't gonna kill them. Perfect. Not bad. Let's see how much this does. Pretty good. I'll take it. He has got a lot of health. Oh boy. Oh boy, that did a lot. Should I heal? Do I dare heal? That's the question. Do I dare heal yet? I mean, I could do. It wouldn't be a bad idea. Yeah, why not? Let's heal. Okay. What do I want to use? What do I want to use? I mean, huge hammers aren't bad, are they? Huge hammer and big hammer times 2 then. Let's do them. Let's go for it. Card's ready. And I have some more powerful mushrooms if situations ever get dire. Which it shouldn't, but you can never be too sure. Perfect. I also have a lot of things, but I don't want to use them just yet. Not until it's absolutely necessary. 3 more. But then again, it can't be the worst idea. Let's use a life for 1-up shroom. Okay, what's going to be really good against all of you? Let's see. Well, I could flame you on the grill. I wish I had the washing machine, because that would be very handy. I'll use that up, and I will... What else do I have? I will use another huge hammer. I'll put the 1-up shroom last, because I've run out of paint now, and I want to use as much of it as I can. So, sounds like a good idea. Let's flame you all. I'm on fire! Plot twist, it did nothing. No, it did. Oh, that actually did quite a lot. That's pretty good. That was very good. I'm happy with that. About halfway through the fight. Not bad. I'm going to assume this isn't the final phase. There's more to this than just this, I'm pretty sure. But the paint is back, so I'm ready.
Huh? Mario? What are you doing in my castle, chump? Is Princess Peach with you?
Oh boy. What did I just say? Oh boy. Uh-huh, yes.
Ignore the words I just said. Suffer the true power of black paint!
Oh god. This music is incredibly eerie. What do I want to use against you? I don't even know. Whatever's effective, I guess. Let's use some huge hammers as well, and just hammer, hammer, hammer. Hope they're good. There is a possibility this is... I'm supposed to die, and he's gonna kill me in 1 hit. I wouldn't rule that potentiality out. Potentiality? Eventuality out. I sort of combined potential eventuality and... Okay, I thought he wasn't losing health. He is. It's from the bottom this time. Okay. That's good. For a second, I seriously thought he wasn't dying. I was terrified. He is losing it quickly, though. But he's sucking it up. No, he's not. He's using it against me. Oh, dear. That's a lot of damage. And I'm in black paint. And it went to him. Oh, boy. This isn't working, Mario. No matter how much damage he takes, the black paint keeps rejuvenating him. I think we need to get all of the paint off him somehow. I have an idea, but I'll need to return to my original form. From before you wrung me out, remember? Okay. I'm going to turn myself into a card, and then you need to paint me. It's like the opposite of wringing me out, or something. Trust me, it'll work. Okay, so Huey's on the palette now. Okay, cool. So that's good. We're also going to heal because I'm not stupid. And I guess huge hammer, go. Let's see how good this is. Huey, be the guardian angel, save me. Thanks, Mario. I feel kind of heavy, but I also feel strong. So here's the plan. You need to use me as a shield to block Bowser's black paint attacks. Don't worry about me. I feel stronger than ever right now. I should be able to steal a little paint from him every time you block an attack. You got that? Focus on blocking his attacks by pressing A at just the right time. Let's do this! Do it! As Shire would say. Okay, I got this. I've just got to make sure I block. Easier said than done. I don't know the timing properly, but it'll be fine. That's a good start. Okay, I really like this theme. I really like this boss. Oh boy. No! Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Go Huey! Nice one. Ah, it worked! I absorbed the black paint. Man, that was more painful than I thought it would be. I can only withstand about 10 more of those attacks, so make each and every one count. Oh wow. In 10 turns it's game over. Got it. Oh, this theme is awesome. I am not going to let you die. Let's do this. I'm not going to heal this turn, I'll heal next turn. Let's see if this is good enough. It would be better if I get excellent shots. Grades are good though, I'll take that. Nice. Great. Okay, that's good. Not as good. Depends on what the time is.
You dare steal the black paint? Let's see how you block this!
Alright then. Oh god. Oh yes! Yes, yes, yes! Ha ha ha! Oh, I'm getting into the groove. You can't stop me, Bowser. First we're going to heal because I don't want to risk anything. Then let's use the biggest stuff we've got. So let's see, what have I got in here? Got big shoes, but they're too risky. So we got loads of hammers, loads of double hammers. Do you know what? It wouldn't be a terrible idea if we used a weapon of some sort. So how about a chomp bone? That could be interesting. This feels awesome. Anything for the princess! Oh, we're getting princess out here. Finish the job. I wonder how much damage it will actually do. I've honestly got no idea. Could have been worse. It's alright. This is where it counts. This is where I expect the main bulk of the attacks to come from. Come on out, Chain Chomp. Hey, princess. I didn't do nearly as much as I hoped it would, I'll be honest. Oh, that didn't work. I know we can do this, Mario. Just block his attack so I can steal Bowser's black paint. I got it. Okay. Right, we are running out of attacks. That is the problem. We are quickly running out of attacks. So, I'm going to use a mushroom. A one-up mushroom, I should say. We're going to use the replica grill. Going to use the replica that, and we are going to use a fire extinguisher. And we're going to use, what do I want to use here? Would I be able to jump on him with an iron jump? Probably. So we'll try that. I'm hoping the replica will actually do quite a lot. It might not, but it can't hurt to try. Because I am running out of cards. And I am running out of turns. I think I've got 8 left. It's not like it's a small amount of turns, but it is slowly but surely getting lower. That wasn't too bad, it wasn't a lot though. I'm pretty sure the replicas do a lot less. But, you know, it can't hurt. Keeping an eye on his health this time to see how much it actually does. Let's put Bowser out. Can't tell if that actually did any damage. Yeah, it did a bit. Oh, that was alright. Could have been worse. Oh, yes! Good. Oh, Huey's getting dented. Mario, the damage from blocking these attacks is starting to get to me. But I noticed that when we deal damage to Bowser, black paint starts to pool around his feet. Once a lot of black paint builds up around his feet, he launches more powerful attacks, giving us a chance to collect a bunch of paint. But those powerful attacks are harder to block. The stakes are high. Try to collect as much black paint as you can every time you block an attack. Got it. Okay. We are slowly but surely running out of cards, so we gotta really make these count. Yeah, these better be good, because we don't have a lot. We really don't have a lot. I've just got to make... If I fail to block, then I'm in big trouble. Basically, that's the stakes right now. If I don't block accurately, we're dead. Thing is, I don't know what attack he's going to do in each one, and Huey just said that blocking is harder, so we'll see what happens. Yes! Okay, we're very close. Okay, what have I got? What have I got that can stop this? What have I got that can do immense damage? I don't know. Got a big hurl hammer. It's not a major hurl hammer though. Got a jump, but it won't be powerful enough. Got line jumps. I don't have any iron jumps, unfortunately. I've got eek hammers, I guess. They could work. Could be worse. I'll give these a try. It's not a huge amount, but it will do. It's better than nothing. Good. That was good. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it is slowly but surely draining him. Okay, come on. Ah, damn it, I just wasted that. That's always fun.
Ah, that's it! Prepare to face my last breath!
Oh god. This is bad. No! Oh, that's super bad. No! I couldn't absorb that last attack, and a bunch of the black paint returned to Bowser. We're going to get that black paint back. Stay focused on blocking his attacks. That really crippled me. That really crippled me. In a way that I was not prepared for. That's really bad. I, unfortunately, have kind of blown this. That would have been enough to finish him. I don't have the cards. I think I might have just lost this. That is massively depressing. I was just a tiny bit too early. Unless he decides to do his last breath every turn from now on, then I'm in big trouble. But somehow I don't think so. I think I'm going to have to bring him back down. Please do your last breath, that would be lovely. Nope. Okay. Okay, let's think about this logically. I need to use everything I've got. So, we're using all the things we got. I don't know which one of these are going to do a lot of damage. I have absolutely no idea. But I need to use them. And what hammers do I have that are big? None. I have no big hammers. So... I don't know what does damage. We're just going to do it anyway. We've got these four. Let's do them. We've got to use them at some point. Worst case scenario, I buy them back. I don't think I've ever actually used this as a as an attack. Well, that was silly. It's doing damage though. I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get. This game is very silly. I love it though. Are you low enough to do your last breath? Maybe not. I don't think so, not yet. Oh, I forgot about the punch. I forgot about this music. That is magnificent, is what it is. That is beautiful. That is beautiful. Yes! Stopped you. I'm gonna heal. You're gonna do your last breath soon, and that I won't be able to stop that. So I've got to heal. Okay. What do I have? I've got to give you everything that I've got that's left. Unfortunately, it's not a lot. Unfortunately, it's really not a lot, so I've got to rely on this actually working. I've got pretty much hell hammers and that's it. And this is my last shot. If this goes wrong, well, I don't need to tell you what will happen. But you've got to be at that point where you're about to do your final breath again. Worst case scenario, I guess I die and I cut back to this point in the fight, and you'll see the results of what happened, I guess. There's not much I can do. Okay. I don't know how many turns Huey's got, but it's not much. I really have nothing. I genuinely have nothing. I mean, what does a cork do as damage? I don't know. This little piggy went to market. I could try jumping. Just try it. And I got a big eek hammer as well. I'll give him a go. I can't promise anything. I've got to do something though. What? Wow. That is spectacular. That is great. So at what point does he do last breath? Is it with the eye? I've got to remember that he will... The timing is later than it looks. So I've got to remember that. Like, there's a small delay. I've got to remember that. I'm totally going to get copyright for this, aren't I? But whatever. Do it. If it's at the eye, I'm very close. Gotta not screw up this eek hammer. The game is very kind of giving you the cards you need, though. The game did a good job of that. Yeah, I saw that coming. Alright. Is it enough? Yep. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Gotta block it. I better not screw this up. Yeah! Got ya! We did it! We stole all the black paint from Bowser! Bowser's at his weakest. Now is the time to hit him with our most powerful attack. Alright, most powerful you say. Got it. Shoes for days, mate. What else do I have? That's pretty much it. I've got shoes and shoes. Let's do it. Assuming this is what we need to do, of course. Ha 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 ha! I beat the game! Nice! That was awesome.
What's going on? Mario, what are you doing here? Do we have a kart race scheduled for today? What did you do to my brain, chumps? And why do I feel like I just got hit by a bus?
We did it, Mario. We beat Bowser. Oh, right, the princess. Let's repaint her right away. Oh, God. That is not good. Black paint incoming. I don't think this castle is going to last much longer. Let's get the princess and get out of here. Go, 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 go. Give me the paint that I need. Oh, my God.
Mario? Huey?
We can't talk. We can talk later, Princess. We need to get out of here now!
Understood. But you look terrible. At least let me fix you up first.
Well, that's nice. Please let there be a safe point. Which way are we going? Is there a way to the left? Probably not. Okay, we're going across the black ooze of death. This is probably not going to end well. Okay, run, 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 run. Do I get to save again? That would be lovely, just in case something horrible happens. Oh, that save point's gone. So, if I die, I don't like this. I don't like this. What if I die? What if I actually die here? What if I die? No, I don't want to die. That fight was tough. We're almost out. Keep moving. Luigi, bro, you better be there still. Oh, that's convenient, isn't it? Luigi, please. Drive us out of here. Drive us away from here onto Rainbow Road. I get to do my horrible Luigi impression now.
Mario, Peach, Chewie. I wasn't sure if you guys were gonna make it. Get on the cart. We're getting out of here.
That was not Luigi. Mario, let's go. Hey, Mario.
The road is touching for the castle. Hurry.
Yes, hurry. Talk.
Peach, you first. Hurry.
What are you waiting for? Go, go.
Okay, Mario, Huey, your turn. Your turn, Huey. Come on.
No. I'm afraid I can't. When this castle collapses, all of the black paint is going to fall out and land somewhere. I can't let that happen. I'm a guardian, created to protect the Prisma Fountain in times of crisis. It took me a while to realize it, but my purpose is not to recover the paint stars. It's to destroy the black paint. The road is about to collapse. You need to leave, now! I'll be right behind you, I promise. I can fly, remember? I just need to take care of this mess first. I'll see you all at Prisma Fountain.
I think he's alright, bro. Trust me, I've fallen off Rainbow Road more times than I can count. It's a now or never.
They wouldn't kill him. Nintendo have taken risks, but they wouldn't. Alright. I hate lying to them. But it's the only way. He can't. No! Are they seriously gonna... Here goes nothing. Big paint stars. Grant me the power to squeeze!
Oh, Princess Peach! I'm so relieved to see you! Thank you for everything, Mario! Is that a card of Black Bowser's castle? But to make one of those, you'd have to rent out the entire castle! Who in the world could have done that?
I did it! And not a drop of black paint spilled! The only thing left to do is take the paint far away from Prism Island. So far, I feel it can never hurt anyone ever again. Technically speaking, it's not hard to make black paint though, you just need to mix all the colours together, so it's not like it couldn't ever be done again, but... Aw, Huey.
Everyone looks so happy. I'm so glad that peace has finally returned to Prism Island. Thank you for everything, Mario. Wait, that's Bowser, and his minions. I hope they've learned their lesson this time.
I doubt it.
What's wrong? You look so sad. You're thinking about Huey, aren't you? I know he's still out there, somewhere, watching over all of Prism Island. I think he's happy. I can feel it.
That was a depressing ending! Oh, this music's great. Oh, I got 4 out of 6. Oh, that's cool. So it tells me how many of the stuff I've collected. That's awesome. Right. I'm going to have to do my review score as I usually do. Alright. Right. Graphic style and graphical design. This game is gorgeous. It is a gorgeous game. It really is. It is a stunningly beautiful game. I love it. I'm honestly, I'm gonna give it a 10. I think it's a gorgeous, beautiful game. Yeah, it's just Toads and blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Like, it did a lot right everywhere, especially in the way it looks. It is a beautiful game. Music and audio, I'm gonna give that a solid 9. The soundtrack was, you know, for a Nintendo game, it was different. It was daring, is what it was. This game took a lot of risks. It took a lot of risks, a lot of unique ideas, a lot of daring ideas, a lot of very non-PG jokes, and got away with it. It's very impressive. Story / dialogue. It was this section of the guide was of the review score was always story. I've changed it to story and dialogue because you know what? Dialogue makes up for a lot of this game. The story may not be the most amazing thing in the world, you know? Oh, the sixth paint, Bowser took played in paint, made it black. The black paint turned him more evil than he ever was, and we got to return the paint stars, blah blah blah. Simple premise, but nothing to cry home about. But the levels themselves had such unique ideas in terms of story and progression and how it works. The dialogue was brilliant, like truly hilariously funny. Like honestly, this is one of the funniest games I've ever played. They've outdone themselves, so I'm gonna give this a 9. I'm really impressed. Gameplay and level design. There are things I disagree with. There are some puzzles I thought were really needlessly difficult, like it wasn't exactly fully clear on what you had to do at times. But it was still, you know, it was still fun. Lots of different gameplay ideas, lots of different unique levels. No level really ever felt the same, apart from, like, I guess the first 2 maybe, because it was just introducing you to stuff. It was like, oh, here's your generic first level. Here's your tutorial town. Here's your generic first level. After that, then it taught you how to use the Y to do that. And then after that, unique for every single level. And really is what impressed me most about this. It did so much right. And that is impressive. It's really impressive. A massive step up from Sticker Star, and I know there's people just like, oh, it looks boring, it's just Toads, it's Sticker Star 2.0. The card combat was really fun in this game. Way better than the sticker combat. The sticker combat was boring. It felt unfair at times. This game felt fair. You got a lot of freedom with what you were given. The fact that you could upgrade your paint palette by beating enemies, that was an incentive to use it and fight, and it made me feel rewarded for it, and it was good. It worked well. As I say, there were a couple things I didn't agree with. I think the flee button is also pretty bad. The flee is in Runaway. Everyone, music. Well done. Well done. I loved you guys. Yes. The flee button, the Runaway button wasn't... I felt like it was a bit unfair at times. In many, many ways. Like, I felt like it was failing for me way more than it was ever working, whereas in, like, Thousand Year Door and Paper Mario, and even Super Paper Mario, I felt like I had more control over it, and I was able to escape if I was, you know, just doing good enough, so that was a bit of a flaw, but, again, gonna give it a 9, Replayability and length. Long game. I've played this for, I'd say, 40 hours, but 30 at minimum, absolute minimum, but I'd say around 40, and if there's a post-game, a little bit more. Granted, there are times where I, you know, I thought that was a shake weight at first. It's the phone. Yeah, there were times where, there were times where I spent a long time on puzzles, and probably just because I'd missed something or it was my fault. Oh, is Birdo gonna come back out? It is. Yay, Birdo! Well, hey, Birdo. Jazz hands. Yeah, but yeah, there are times that I maybe extended the length I played the game for, but no, it's a solid game, very solid length, and I would play this again. I would 10 there, that 10 right there. I would play it again. It's a solid length. Do I want to give it a 10 or a 9? I want to give it a 10. It's a good length. It is a good length. It is a very good length. And I didn't feel bored. That's the thing. When you're someone like me who has to play a game non-stop and record it, recording a game hours on end is tiring. It depends on your mood a lot of the times, and it depends on a lot of factors. But it does wear you out. But if a game is boring, it's just it just feels like it just never ends. Like, if you're not having fun, you regret so much. Like, it's a very interesting feeling. But this game never felt boring to me. I don't think there was a single level where I was like, I am bored, I just want this level over. There were times where I was like, I want to figure out what I have to do because I don't want to be in this level anymore, but it wasn't boredom, it was more, why can't I figure out what I'm doing? Why am I doing it wrong? And it was just me. So no, I would give it a 10. So, we've got our numbers, double them. This is a solid 94 out of 100, 9.4. And I'm proud to give this game a 9.4 out of 10. That is a very good score, and it deserves it. It really deserves it. It was fantastic. So much fun. I loved this game. I really did. And you know what? There are going to be so many people who are just like, oh, it's Toads. Oh, it's Bowser's the final boss. And yeah, it is. But you know what? This game does it right. This game does it right. It didn't do it in a way that was boring. It impressed me. It surprised me is what it did. Because I went into this with optimism. I always thought, there's potential here. I saw it when no one else did right at the beginning. I was like, there's the potential. And it really pulled through. And I'm so glad it did. Because I am so happy to have played this game. It has been a wonderful journey. It really has. So, thank you all for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Take care. I just want to use it. I just want to know. I need to see it. I need to see it with my own eyes. Go. Wow. Deliciously meta. Wow. Half his health. Wow. That is some serious power.